Hello everyone, welcome along to the LBRacing series here for the 296 Scuderia series here at Suzuka. Let's start off by starting out. I think I haven't done the sound on here yet. I know I forgot to do something. There we go. Have some sound, everyone. So welcome along to tonight's stream for round 9, getting towards the end of the series here at what looks like a sunny Suzuka at the moment. So, got the Ferrari, as I said, 296 out on track at the moment. With quite a few drivers in it tonight. We are missing a couple due to illnesses and stuff like that, but we still got quite a full grid, so it's good to see. So we will have a look and see who we've got in here and have a look through the tables. Let's have a look at the chat quickly and see what's going on from that side of it. So, Nigel Mansnail there saying it's race night. Have a great one, everyone. What's he saying? Evening, race fans. Stuart Wall saying hello again. Irish said evening all. Pokey evening all. Murray there in the chat said hi everyone. Good luck tonight. And Dave Jarvis there saying hello people, which is good to see as well. The race lord is coming back for another round of the 296, which is obviously good to see. So let's have a look at through those points tables and see what happened after the last round, which was at Fuji. Let's have a look. So bottom half of the table, Nigel Mansell there won't be any, has done 2 rounds, so he is making good headway, getting himself up there before the end of the series. We've got Linia there in 15th. Johnny, who unfortunately has done his back at work today, so can't make it tonight. He's in 14th. Wacky in 13th. Stuboy in 12th. Lee, who unfortunately can't make it tonight, he's in 11th. Race Lord there in 10th. Polky in 9th, who missed last week but is back here for this round. And then the top half of the table, it is stuck on the grid there in 8th, with Watsy in 7th, Gia Kayla in 6th, and then we've got Mike in 5th, Sprinkler in 4th, with Rich there in 3rd, Deluxe in 2nd, and Temp still winning the championship, but Temp is missing tonight. Unfortunately, his missus surprised him at the last minute with a little something, so unfortunately he's missing tonight. So unfortunate for Temp, so it might cost him the championship that night. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, mentions from last week's race, Gia Kayla there got the fastest lap and his first podium of the series as well. So moving on in the right direction for Gia Kayla, which is great to see. Deluxe with another win as well. So everyone moving in the right direction. A lot of different podium finishes throughout the whole series, which has obviously been great to see. Now let's close down that part of the table there. So, yeah, so 2 rounds left to go in this. We do still have some spaces in the upcoming series, which will be starting in April. So if you do want to get involved, head over to our Discord channel and you can get yourself on the grid as well yourselves, just by joining up and getting your name down. So, let's give the guys a ready up. Just grab everything and get myself ready. So we've got, I think it's going to be 13 drivers, so still a good number. 2 drivers missing tonight. So get everyone ready up. For round 9. See who's just Hulky that's head ready at the moment. As we get more ready to come in, Stewboy's ready, Watsy's ready. We'll get it underway in a second. Right, let's get this one underway. Let's get the qualifier underway. So 5-minute qualifier, followed by a 15-minute race. And we'll get this one underway here. for round number 9 of the series. I still can't believe we're in round 9 already. Let's get everything ready here. And who should we watch in this early stage? Let's go board Stewboy. He's coming up the pits nice and early, so we'll stay on board with him and watch him come around to start his qualifying lap. Obviously, it's going to be a long out lap here, so I think the guys are probably only going to get one lap in. Stewboy is right at the front of the pack, so he might be the only one to get 2 laps in. But he's going to have to absolutely fly round. Although I've still got a couple of cars just leaving the pits now, but it looks like good weather here at Suzuka. Lovely looking livery on Stewboy's car. So it's definitely a fight bobbling for basically 3rd place in the series. There is about 6 drivers that can potentially get that spot. It's going to be really interesting to see who does that and who gets that at the end of the series. Obviously next week will be the final round. This is the penultimate round. Still a lot of points up for grabs at this point in the series. Who's your money on tonight? Obviously there's no temp again, so who do you think will have the pace here at Suzuka? There's a lot of names on that sheet that easily could put it on pole. But who's your money on, everyone? Get in the comments now. Let us know who you're here supporting as well. And if you let us know who you're here supporting, we'll make sure that we get them on the screen and get them on track, so that you can see what they're up to. So here's Stewboy about to start his flying lap. So he should get enough in for 2 laps here. But some of the guys won't. Some of the guys will only get 1 lap in. Good line there through turn 1 and turn 2. There's Kayla in the background there. Lovely angle there as the car's coming through. Ferris wheel in the background. You can hear the tyre squeal off the 296. 296 is it's a great car to drive, but oh, I love that. That camera angle is like one of the best in GT7 with the Ferris wheel in the background. It's a great car to drive, the Ferrari, but it is very tail happy and doesn't like going over curves particularly well. Let's see how he gets on at the hairpin here. Tricky corner. Lots of different lines that you can take from here. He seems to have navigated that well. So it's going to be Stewboy who will cross the line first on these first flying laps, and then Gear Kayla just behind. So we'll see if we can watch everyone come across the line when we get towards the end of the lap. Stewboy seems to be on it at the moment. Seems to be getting a good lap in here. Just a little lift and flat out through there. Just a little confidence lift and into the really hard braking zone here. Bounce across the curbs. And now he's coming on to the start-finish straight. Let's see what his lap time is. So for Stewboy, it's a 2-minute 2.282. Kayla's on a 2-minute 1.196. Stuck on the grid, comes over, goes into 3rd place. Race Lord just coming over. And Race Lord crosses the line, does a Sprinkler goes up to 2nd, a 2-minute 2.222. We got Hulky's just popped himself up there, just gone slightly quicker. And we got Watsy's there in 7th place. We saw Hulky 2 cross the line, so we'll see what time he can do. It's a 2-minute 9, so that puts him in 9th at the moment. Rich 2 cross the line next. Where does Rich put himself? Rich is up to 2nd. So now it's just Linio to cross the line next. Will get enough time in for another run. Goes pole with a 2 minute .534. And it's just Nigel Mansell. And he won't get another lap in because the checkered flag is out. Or maybe he will. I think he has maybe got another lap in, or maybe not. No, don't believe he has. So he's in 12th. So not a great position there for Nigel Mansell. Now let's go back to... Let's go and see if D-Locks is improving. There's Linio. Let's see if D-Locks is improving. So what we'll do actually, we'll go back to, we want to find Stuboy. Stuboy's going to be in the next car to cross for a second time. D-Locks is down at the moment. Stuboy is all the way down here. I don't know who's at the front now anymore. So there's Stuboy. There is Rich, who hopefully might get an improvement on that. Here is Sprinkler. Sprinkler's going to get a lovely toe. But he is down. So no one really improving at this point. Kayla's coming into the pit, so he's had enough. Stuck on the grid has improved, so Mark has moved himself up to 6th place. Racelaw does improve, gets himself up to 8th. With Mike in 7th. This is dropping Sprinkler down to 9th now. Wacky, so not Wacky, Watsy has improved. So where's he gone? He's now got himself up to... I don't know where. Wacky has improved, so where's Wacky got himself up to? Wacky's got himself up to there. Watsy went into 11th. Wacky in 12th, and that's put Nigel Mansell down to 13th. We think we've only got one more to cross the line, which I think might be Linio, who is on pole, doesn't improve on his lap time, and he is on pole. So let's have a look at the qualifying results there. So it is Linio on pole with a 2 minute .534. D-Locks not too far behind there, a 2 minute .682. Then is the Gia Kayla there in 3rd, Rich in 4th, Holkey 5th, Stuck on the Grid in 6th, Mike in 7th, Race Lord in 8th, followed by Sprinkler in 9th, Stuboy in 10th, with Watsy in 11th, Wacky in 12th, and Nigel Mansell there in 13th place. So it's very close in that midfield, all the way from Holkey, all the way down to Wacky, is a 2 minute 2. There's half a second between all of those drivers. Nice one, Rich says, Irish done a good lap there, get himself up to P4. Should be a good starting position for the race to come. So don't forget, if you are new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Also get it shared out there. Let's get the stream shared out there for everyone to see. And everyone, get your predictions in. Who do we think is going to take the round 9 win here at Suzuka? Obviously, a lot of crucial points to play for on the board at the moment. So who do we think is going to get it? Who do we think's got the pace? Let's give the guys a ready up. And we'll get this one underway. Looks like there's not going to be any rain. Looks like we're going to be right all the way through here for the 296. Everyone's giving their ready ups, which is good to see. Give them until 1:45, and then we'll get this one underway. But get your predictions in now. Who do we think has got the pace here? Who's going to make up the most places on the opening lap? Are we going to see a battle again between Linio and D-Locks, like we did last week at Fuji, before unfortunately that half spin for Linio? But let's get this one underway here for round number 9 of the LBRacing 296 Scuderia series here at Suzuka, with this man on pole It is Linio. With Linio on pole, Deluxe in second, as we are waiting for starters' orders here. And we are rolling. So here we go, obviously rolling start in this series. There's Linio, the pole man. Deluxe just behind him. Who's going to take it into turn one? We are green and we are underway. Ferrari 296 is blaring down into turn one. Looks like everybody has made it through turn one, which is obviously great to see. Hulky making up a position there, I just saw in the background, so we'll go on board with him and see what's going on there. So Hulky getting himself up into P5. But at the moment it looks like everybody is doing well and everyone pointing in the right direction, which is what we like to see for the opening lap. Obviously now we're getting towards the windier part of the track, but it is still Linio in the lead. Kayla running a little bit wide there, everyone making it round as we come on in to the chicane section, and it is Deluxe just hunting down Linio. Everyone seems to be getting through here okay at the moment. There's Stewboy and Sprinkler going door to door. Sprinkler will have the inside, Stewboy on the outside. But this will mean that Stewboy has the inside for the next corner, so they just need... Ooh, Sprinkler going over the curb there, getting a little bit squirrely. Oh, spinning round there, and I think that was, let's have a look who that was. That was, I think, let's have a look who's in 13th. At the moment, because they probably have dropped down to last. That was Rich. Unfortunately, there for Rich. So Rich has just come through, Hulky behind him. Oh, and he just started spinning before he even got to the corner. Stuck on the grid even to make a evasive action there. Everyone getting round him. Rich has carried on, and he is in 13th now. So we did see this battle between Stewboy and Sprinkler, and that's where we came across spinning Rich. So it's Stewboy in front of Sprinkler. So back in the lead of the race at the moment, it is Linio. He is just over half a second in front of Deluxe in second. Then it is Kayla in third at the moment, on for another podium as it stands at the moment. With Hulky up to fourth, he'll be absolutely buzzing with it. Oh, almost commentator's curse there. I'll just hold it and carry on. Stuck on the grid in 5th. Race Lord in 6th. He's got Mike for company behind in 7th. Stewboy in 8th. With Sprinkler in 9th. Then we've got Oxy in 10th. Nigel Mansnell's got himself up to 11th. So 2 places up on the opening lap. Then we've got Wacky there in 12th. With Rich in 13th with a lot of front damage. So the best thing that Rich could do at the moment would be to just let his tyres cool down, because he is sliding all over the place. Let the damage drop off and just go for the fastest lap. Try and get himself the point for the fastest lap. And also, you never know what's going to happen. It's a long race. There's still 11 minutes to go. All it takes is someone spin in front and you gain a point. But here we go at the front. It is Linio bringing Deluxe along for company. Still half a second between them. And it's still half a second, so he managed to survive through there. And onto the start finish straight up to 6 tenths now. So these two are pulling out a nice little gap now over to Gear Kayla in 3rd. Love the livery on Gear Kayla's car. And he's got a nice little gap over to Hulky, and then Hulky is just bringing a little crane behind him of Stuck on the Grid and Race Lord, respectively in 5th and 6th. back on the grid, getting closer. Oh, Hulk using a bit of gravel there. And Stewboy in front of the next little train behind. The next little train behind is Stewboy in 7th, Sprinkler in 8th, Mike in 9th. So Mike has dropped down a little bit there. Into 9th. And he's 1.5 seconds in front of Watsy there in 10th. Wacky's got himself up to 11th. With Nigel dropping down a place there to 12th. And then Rich in 13th. To the lead, it's still only 6 tenths. Deluxe will be pushing this because he is pushing for the championship now, with Temp missing tonight. So this could be Deluxe taking the lead of the championship. At the moment, fastest lap going to Linio with 2:08.37. Very quickly there as Linio falls. Tiny bit of a gap there over Deluxe. Let's have a look at what's going on in the chat. So we've got, good luck everyone, we've got a Go Get Nigel. And here we go, it's only 3 tenths now. Definitely in the slipstream now is Deluxe. Now he just needs to pick his moment. So this is on board with Linda, but let's look at it from Deluxe's point of view. This is what Deluxe is seeing at the moment. Hunting down the leader. His personal best through that sector. He is hunting him down. Into the braking zone. But he's now dropped 6 tenths, so it seems to be on this infield bit that Linio just has the pace. Ooh, a little bit late on the brakes there from Deluxe, trying to get close, and he does close up. A couple of tenths there he gained there, and he is gaining on this back straight as well. So now only 3 tenths between them. Now Sprinkler and Mike appear to maybe have had a little bit of a battle going back there, because I didn't see if Mike was in front, so we'll see if we can see what happened there. Ah, Mike's just gone on, it looks like, in the bottom corner. We did catch the tail end of it. So Mike having a torrid time out there tonight, but he is still 4 tenths in the lead. Now down to 3.5 points. Linio definitely in that slipstream, just needs to stay close. Can he jump in the start and finish straight? Can Deluxe get the move done? Deluxe is going to be pushing him all the way. And look at that, Linio now almost a second clear. He's just done the new fastest lap of the race. A 2:7.37. Remember, you do get an extra point for fastest lap. Gear there in 3rd. You can see the back in front. He's got a nice little gap in front and a nice little gap behind. So it looks like a solid podium at the moment for Gear Holkey in 4th. He'll be very happy with a 4th place finish. With Race Lord in 5th. Stuck on the grid in 6th. Stewboy up to 7th. He'll be very happy with a P7. Sprinkler in 8th. Has made up a position from the start of the race. Was he in 9th? But he looks like their Wacky is about to come under pressure from Mike in 11th. So it looks like we're going to have a battle on the hands there between 10th and 11th place in a moment. With Nigel in 12th, so he's just behind this battle. So we're pushing off it. And Rich, not too far behind. Rich is closing up the gap. As I say that, commentates courtesy goes through the gravel and into the green again. Still the battle for the lead. It's still within a second. Deluxe has closed up slightly. In that slipstream. Need a new fastest purple sector there, but I think Deluxe then will be on an even quicker lap, I think, at this rate. Because he has closed up. It just seems to be that Lino's got that last corner down to an absolute art. But it is a new fastest lap of the race, going to Deluxe 2:3.26. He is absolutely flying there. Now let's have a look at the battle a bit further back. So we do even further back actually. There we go. It's a battle between Mike Wacky here as they come down the start-finish straight. He's got the inside. Mike has the outside. And they both make it through. There's very tight between them. Wacky hitting the curb there. This is bringing Nigel Mansell into it as well. Nigel on the back of Mike now. Four minutes remaining in this race. And who do we think is getting it? Will it be Deluxe or will it be Lino? There's my favourite camera angle as they all come through the corner. Well, the guy's doing well there at the moment. Lino now a 1.5 second lead out in front, over Deluxe in second, Kayla in third. Very consistent lap times there from Kayla. Race Lord is now at P4. Polky is in fifth. But we're stuck on the grid behind, so stuck on the grid is going for here. Will we see a change for position here? Stuck on the grid just biding this time, they're backed off nicely to make sure nothing bad went on. Getting the power down well. In the slipstream, he's closing up. New personal best lap there, 2:1.722 for second grid. So then we might see another battle that's going on towards the end of the race there. And we've got Stuboy just behind with Sprinkler just behind it as well. And then ninth now it is Watsy. And he is up to 10th, so still got Mike and Nigel Mansell behind. 2 minutes left, so it looks like these guys probably will finish this lap and get another one in. Now where is Rich? Rich is still not a million miles off the pack since the really bad second lap that he had. Let's have a look at that lead in the front. It is now 2.9 seconds. He's almost 3 seconds clear. It is leading over Deluxe. It looks like he has broken that toe that Deluxe had on him for the first few laps. And this will be... Oh, he's going for the fastest lap as well. It's going to be close. It's 8,000 at the moment. It's all about what he can do for this last corner. Can he take back the fast lap? He has got the fast lap at the moment. Can he improve on it though? Down to 2:110. And he came under 2 minutes. Oh, he can't. Still a 2 minute lap as he starts the final lap. Deluxe now on the final lap as well in second. Okay, Caleb will get a overlapping, so is Race Lord, and then further back we got Polky still being hunted down by Stock on the grid in 5th and 6th. Stuboy in 7th. Sprinkler in 8th, and Sprinkler is being hunted down by Watsy. So we're going to see a battle there between those guys. And we've got Wacky, Mike, and Nigel Mansnail. And Rich making it onto the final lap as well. It looks like the battle that we have at the moment, the close ones are Hulky and Stuck on the Grid, and Sprinkler and Watsy. Sprinkler and Watsy extremely close for 8th and 9th. Ooh, Sprinkler getting very sideways over that curve. This is going to give Watsy a great run here. Difficult place to overtake in is the hairpin at the end here, but it can be done. Sometimes it's better to sacrifice your entry and get a really good exit. I think that's what Watsy might be trying to do there. And get the run down towards the next braking zone. And then we've still got that a bit further back between Wacky, Mike and Nigel Mansnail. Race Lord in 4th still, but here's the battle there between Hulky and Stuck in the Grid, but it looks like at the moment Hulky's got the better. As coming through the last corner to take the number 9 win, it is going to be Lino. He has converted this one into a win, takes the race win. In 2nd, it is D-Locks. 3rd place goes to Gear Kayla. Great result there for Gear Kayla. Race Lord in 4th. Hulky will take 5th, he'll be very happy with that, with Stuck on the Grid in 6th. Stewboy in 7th. Sprinkler hangs on to 8th, with Watsy taking 9th. Watsy will take 10th, over Mike in 11th. And then it was Nigel Mansnail in 12th. And then Rich will come round and take 13th place. What a great race there from Lino and D-Locks. Lino taking the round number 9 race win there. Pole positions well, and I believe he also got fastest lap as well. We'll check through the results there. Let's just save the replay. He did take the fastest lap, so 2:110 there for Lino. D-Locks in 2nd, Gear Kayla 3rd, Race Lord in 4th, Hulky 5th, Stuck on the Grid in 6th, Stewboy in 7th, Sprinkler in 8th. Followed by Watsy in 9th, Wacky there in 10th, Mike in 11th, Nigel Mansnail in 12th, and 13th going to Rick. Well done everyone there for the amazing result. Let's get ready for the GR2s that are coming up next, and these are going to be mental around this track. The downforce and the speed that they've got don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute once we've got the lobby up for the GR2s. Welcome back to the action. We're here now for the GR2 series. Here again at Suzuka. So we've got the drivers in the lobby. Let's have a look at how the championship table is stacking up for these guys as well. So, bottom half of the table, got Briskin in 15th, No Hassle in 14th, Lino in 13th, with Ryano in 12th. Ronnie, who unfortunately, as I said earlier, couldn't make it because he has hurt himself at work, in 11th. Gikela in 10th. Hugo in 9th. We're nice and close though. Hugo and Gikela on the same number of points. The top half of the table, Floxy Dev in 8th. Mario in 7th. Mike in 6th. Rich is in 5th. Temp in 4th, and unfortunately not making it again tonight for Temp. Deluxe in 3rd, with Gavsky 2nd, and Race Lord winning the championship as it stands at the moment with 2 rounds left to go. So let's have a look and get into the action. Let's give these guys a ready up. It looks like a little cloud in the background. So 11 drivers tonight in the GR2. So we get everyone's readies coming in. In the chat, who are you here to support? Who do you think is going to take the round number 9 win here tonight? As we get quite a few readies coming on in, so let's get this one underway here. So let's go for the action. It definitely looks like it's getting dark around there. Let's just check the weather radar. Just want to have a look and see if there's anything creeping in. It's definitely got dark around there, didn't it? So as we get to current time, there's nothing on the radar yet. There is. Oh, we might see some rain in this race, everyone. Let's get this one underway and start the qualifying session. So 10-minute qualifier for these guys. Obviously, if they do need to come in and change tyres, they have to drive into the pits, no jumping back to the pits. Because if you do that, you will get a nice penalty heading your way. So let's get ready. Nino is going to be the first one out of the pits, with Mario right behind, and these two are eager to get out. Can Lino make it 2 wins from 2 tonight? Is the rain going to play a bit of a part in tonight's proceedings? It's going to be an interesting one. So, who is still sat in the pits? Deluxe is just coming out now, and I think it's then Rich. Yeah, he's still sat in the pits, waiting to get underway, so creating a nice little gap for himself. There is Gavsky on track, so hunting down Race Lord for the championship lead. Can he do it here tonight? It is one of his favourite tracks. So can he do it? Can he take the lead of the championship? One race before the end. It's definitely going to be an interesting one here tonight, especially if it rains. If it rains, we're on an absolute showstopper, I think. Obviously, in this series, drivers have to use the soft and the hard compound. So there is a mandatory tyre change. But you can run them in whatever order you like, and for as long or as short as you like. See, if there is rain on the horizon, is it best to start on the hards and go long, and then as soon as the rain hits, you jump on to the next best tyre after that? Or is it best to start on the softs? Will the rain come early enough? Will the rain come at all? That's the main question I think we're going to be looking at here tonight. But let's have a look at some of the guys that are on their fast lap. So Lino is going through on his fast lap. Here's Mario. Let's go board with Hugo, because we haven't been on board with Hugo for a qualifying lap so far this series. So Hugo absolutely wringing the neck out of his NSX. NSX is definitely a car that's come good as the series has gone on. Didn't start off as the front running car, but from the feedback from all of the drivers now, it appears to be the favourite. Are the three on offer? So in the series we have the Honda NSX, we have the Nissan Nismo, and we have the Lexus. The Nissan did start off as the front runner. That seems to have dropped back now. The Lexus has always been kind of like the middle ground, and the Honda has gone from being the not so favourite to the favourite. So the drivers that started from Honda have gone through the pain stage and are now reaping the rewards of it, since it has seemed to have improved in its development as the series has gone on. Tyres do not seem to be loose in here for these guys. So Lino will be the first one to cross the line. Let's see what lap time he gets in. Look how much faster these guys are going around them compared to what the 296s were. As Lino crosses the line, he's on a 1 minute 47. Mario crosses the line, a 1 minute 46. He goes on pole for Mario as it stands at the moment. Hugo goes up second. Foxy crosses the line. Foxy up second. Then we've got Rayano there. Giacalo's gone up to great position there for Giacalo up to third. Mike goes through in. Gavsky there in second. Race Lord has crossed the line on pole at the moment with a 1 minute 45.665 for Race Lord, and then it's just Deluxe and Rich. The way is Deluxe just about to cross the line. He puts him up to third. Obviously the race winner from last time out, then it will just be Rich across the line after this. So the guys now have enough time to drive around and then change tyres and then get themselves back out for one more flying lap. Or do you push again and go for 2 flying laps? Rich crosses the line there in 8th. So Rich there, moving on up, coming out late from the pits for the start of this qualifier. Getting himself out and getting a lap in. But it is at the moment, this man on pole, he's taking a gaggle of cars along with him. He's literally dragging everyone round to get back to the pits. And is he going to come in and change the tyres and then go for another qualifying lap? He is. Are we going to see an absolute full of pit stops here? Gowski's in. Everyone, looks like everyone's coming in. As we've just crossed over towards the 6 minute mark, everyone's in the pits getting fresh tyres. Everyone just love it. Everyone diving in, getting a new set of softs, and now they've got 4 minutes to get round and start their last flying lap. So, do you take it nice and easy and preserve the tyres to the best level that you can, or do you need to push it on and get to? You might get 2 laps in if you absolutely drive this out at the rate of knots. You might get yourself an extra lap in. So Mario stayed out. Mario didn't pit. So will we see Mario? If Mario came in at the end of this lap, he would just have enough to punch in and out lap and get himself another lap in potentially, if he does it. Will we see him dive in for the pits? I don't think he's got the tyres to make it another lap. He's going to go for it because he's got 3 minutes left, so he's got enough time to do this. Kayla in 5th, he's on an outlap. All these guys on an outlap, all bunched up together. They need to think about making some space from one another. Racing's leading this little train away, punching a hole in the air for everyone. He's 7/10 clear on pole at the moment. Now Mario is out, so he's on his out. Good thing for Mario is he's come out behind this little battle in front of him. So there is, see, Dev just starting a last flying lap, currently 8th at the moment. I think we're definitely going to see some improvements on this second lap. So look, second time's only just down on personal best. Where is Racelord? Squirrely through there from Racelord. Racelord is down. Let's have a look at what Gavski's doing. Gavski crossing the line. He's down as well. No one really improving at this point. What can D-Locks do as D-Locks come through that same split time? Is up ever so slightly, so maybe one to watch there. Mario just coming around. He'll be coming around to start his flying lap. There is Mike in 6th. Mike hasn't pitted and his tyres look atrocious. As Linio there setting a new fast lap for him, getting himself up into P2. Racelord about to cross the line. Can Racelord improve? Doesn't improve, just. Can we see Gavski improve? Rano has improved up to 6th. Will Gavski improve? Can Gavski get it done? Gavski doesn't improve. Next one, that we're going to see crossing the line. Can D-Locks improve? Can D-Locks upset the battle for pole? For the line, doesn't improve. Doesn't get closer to Gavski, so it is Racelord in pole position at the moment. Nina in 2nd, Gavski 3rd, D-Locks 4th, Mario rounding out the top 5. Now we do have someone a bit further along there, spinning around. It looks like they are getting going. Kayla here in 7th. Now, as we do get that is rounding there going off there. Moves out the way of Kayla, doesn't get involved. Racelord still on pole as it stands at the moment. Half a second in the lead. There is Linio moving out of the way. Is Racelord improving on this lap? Oh no, he is going straight on. So Racelord not improving. Will we see Gavski improving on his lap? He's going to get a lovely toe here. No, he is half a second down. Can D-Locks be the one then to break the pole position? He's coming on through. He's 1.5 seconds down, so I don't think it's going to be him. Racelord is parked up. Linio is going to cross the line, but that is not on a qualifying pace. Where is Mario? Because Mario has crossed the line. He's in 5th. So it doesn't look like we've got anyone left to set a lap here. It's Foxy in 9th. 10th is Rich just driving on round. and 11th is Hugo. But it is Mr. Popped Up against the barrier, Mr. Racelord on pole, as it stands up at the moment, and there is no one to change that. So he's on pole, and he convert this one into a win for round 9. Linio there in second, Gavsky in third, with Deluxe in fourth, Mario in fifth. I think Mario would be happy with that qualifying, getting himself up there. Almost improved on that last lap, only just missed out on an improvement for him when he put on those fresh tyres. And Ryano there in sixth. Let's go through the results. So Racelord on 1 minute 45.665, half a second clear of Linio in second, Gavsky in third, Deluxe fourth, Mario in fifth, Ryano in sixth, Gikela in seventh, Mike in eighth, with Gikela and Mike doing identical lap times. Don't see that very often. See that in ninth, with Rich in 10th and Hugo there in 11th. Right, let's tell the guys to set the tyres. Tyres for start. So obviously, as I said, drivers get to use the soft and the hard compound. They get to pick which one they start on. With the potential threat of rain, as we will see on here, will we see the rain coming on in? Is it going to hit the track? If that's the case, if it does look like it's going to rain, would you start on the hard or would you start on the soft? That's the main question from everyone here. There's nothing on there at the moment, but it did creep in earlier. We did see it, so will it happen? The drivers are all ready. Let's just have a look. And so I think it is just, we'll give them a couple more minutes. Fast laps at the front from Mario there in the chat. Well, Mario, you are one of the drivers towards the sharper end of the grid. What do you think you can do from 5th place there, Mario? Right, we will get this one underway in a minute's time. We'll give the guys a 1 minute. And just remember, everyone, if you do want to get involved, starting the 13th of April, we do have Series 3 coming up. Sign up is open on the Discord now. So if you do want to get involved, just head over to the Discord to get yourself involved. There's still places left in one of the series we got coming up. One of them is full, but there is space if you do want to get involved yourself as well. Let's get this one underway here for round number 9 of the GR2 series here at LBRacing. Get your predictions in, everyone. Who do you think is going to take this race win here? 30 minutes of action coming your way. Racelord on pole. We've said that before. Can he convert this one into a win? Who's going to be the people that are going to test him and push him all the way? As we do get the green flag, and the rolling is starting as we come down towards the start of the race. And it is lights out and away we go. Linio moving straight on over to get that slipstream. Racelord in the lead, 3 tenths in front. Mario there going a bit side by side with Deluxe in the background. Mario will have the inside line here. Oh! Let's have a look at what happened there. I've saved the replay. Mario dropping down the position to around, I think, if Deluxe down into 11th. Let's just have a look. So, Mario going up the inside there. Deluxe is just hanging around the outside. Oh, and there's run out of room, and off goes Deluxe. So Racelord in the lead. He is 8 attempts clear from Linio in second. Gavsky in third. Rhino up to 4th. Mario in 5th. Giacela 6th. With Foxy in 7th. 8th is Hugo. What a opening lap from Hugo, going from 11th to 8th. Mike in 9th. Rich is in 10th. And Deluxe in 11th. Now let's have a look at the starting compounds for everyone. Racelord is on the softs. So he started on the soft tyre. So has Linio. So has Gavsky. With Mario on the softs as well. Or Ranu getting so. Ranu is the front hard runner, so he's in 5th on the hard compound. Giacela is on the hards as well. Foxy is on the soft, so Foxy's really going to want to make moves here. Mario running wide there. So Foxy on the softs. Hugo. Oh, Foxy rolling into the barrier, just put the curb there to Foxy. We see it again. Mario running wide there that we saw, but then look here. Foxy just coming around, getting a little bit on the curb. Just here, and it goes almost. Taking out the cars behind. Foxy getting going in 10th. Rich is in 11th. Rich has got front aero damage as well. So he's hitting something as well. But is this man in the lead at the moment? Under pressure still though for Linio in second. Gavsky not too far behind. Ryanu's in a great position here on the hards. But running wide, this is going to bring Mario into contention. On board with Mario. And Mario gets something done. Mario's got a tyre advantage here. And straight on there goes Ryanu. Ryanu's got to make sure he rejoins safely. And blocks Mario. I don't think that was intentional. I think he was trying to get out of the way. But did cause an issue there on Mario. Mario looking at the inside. We saw that one live. Hugo though. Is Hugo a go-go in 4th. He's gone from 11th to 4th. He's absolutely flying. Ranu there in 5th is calling everyone behind now on the hard compound. Mario in 6th. Luckily Mario didn't get any damage for that. Giacela in 7th. He's on hards as well. 8th is Mike. Deluxe is coming back into contention here. In 9th. As it stands at the moment though, at the front, with the fastest lap of the race as well, it is Racelord. 1.3 seconds clear of Linio in 2nd. Tyres are absolutely getting burnt out on that Honda. It looks like the Honda's burning out its tyres worse than what the Nissan is at the moment. Gavsky now within 7/10. Hugo absolutely on cloud 9 at the moment with his 4th place. Ranu is doing some great pace. for being on the hards. There's a massive cork in the bottle of the soft runners behind him. Mario in 6th. Gear there in 7th. Where is Gear gone? Gear is dropping on the order there. What's happened to Gear? There's Gear ripping, so we've got another spin. So here is Gear. What happened to Gear? Oh, same place as Foxy, just off and into the barrier. Front end damage. And that's another. Unfortunately, that's Gear down into 10th. On the hard tyre. The clouds are starting to roll in now. Race Lord only 7/10 in the lead. His tyres are starting to go. I think Gavsky is preserving his tyres the best at his front 3. So Race Lord there in the lead at the moment. Ryan there in 2nd. These guys are probably going to get one more lap out of their tyres. Gavsky there in 3rd. I think he's going to get 2 more laps out of his. He's been preserving tyres. He's thinking the long game here. None of the front 3 pit. Hugo's tyres will probably do him one more lap before he needs to come in and pit. Mario has got himself past. And up between, now his tyres look very good. Mario new personal best there, 1 minute 50. So Ryanu dropping down into 6th. Mike in 7th on the hards as well. Deluxe on the hards as well. We got Gear coming into the pits on the hards. Foxy staying out. Gear just coming into the pits. Now it's going to be interesting what tyres we get on Gear here. Has gone out on the softs. They definitely won't make it to the line of the race. But is the rain coming? In the lead at the moment, 2 seconds clear is Race Lord. He should be in at the end of this lap. His tyres are looking used. Gavsky in 2nd now, so he has got past. Let's have a look and see if we can see what happened. And it was just on the exit of the hairpin. Gavsky getting himself up into 2nd over Lenio. Now, I reckon Gavsky will be staying out for another lap. I'm sure of that. His tyres look so much better condition than Race Lord's. Race Lord has surely got to pit in this lap. Otherwise, he's just going to lose so much track time. But no, he stays out. He's going for another lap. And Gavsky is. His tyres are in such better condition. I was sure that Gavsky was going to stay out. Enio is coming into the pits. Hugo is surely going to be in. Mario is coming in as well. Here comes Ryan. He's going to stay out because he's on the hard tyres. Mike stays out as well because he's on the hard tyres. Deluxe stays out because he's on the hard tyre as well. Here's Gavsky rejoining. Gavsky has managed to get himself in and out before the gaggle of cars behind, including Ryanu. That is a great pit stop there from Gavsky. Keeping himself in 2nd. And he's now got Ryanu as a rear gunner. But within the cars behind. Race Lord, 19 seconds clear at the moment. His tyres probably will make it round. Has got the fastest lap of the race as it stands at the moment. But can Gavsky gain some time up by doing the undercut? Surely this lap it's going to be Race Lord's time to come in. as he dives on into the pits. Here comes Gavsky. So can Racelaw get himself out? Still not in his pit box yet, he's just arriving now. So getting the tyres changed on the car. Not going to need any fuel. Here comes Gavsky. Racelaw has just come out of the pit exit. There he is. Gavsky now within a second, 0.4 of Racelaw. The lights are on the car, so it's getting dark enough to want that. So right at this moment in time, Rayano up in third, Dinox in fourth. These guys haven't pitted yet. Neither is Mike in fifth. Lenio in sixth has pitted and on the hard. He's lucked out completely in this strategy. Hugo in seventh. Ooh, just going wide there. Mario moving up to seventh now. So Mario up to seventh. Hugo in eighth now. Rich is in ninth. And there's a little battle here between Rich, Froxy and Giacala. Rich yet to pit. Froxy has pitted, and so has Giacala. Obviously came in and repaired his damage. But it is only 3 tenths in the lead now for Racelaw. Gavsky was on the warmer tyres where he picked it up earlier. Here he comes. We'll wait and see if we do start to see any form of rain here. Is anyone going to pit in on this lap? Doesn't look like anyone's pitting in on this lap. As we do see in the background there, Helix has gone off. He's recovering back onto the track. Let's have a look at where that happened. So coming down towards turn 1. I think just on the exit of this corner here, I think he's just going to go out wide and onto the grass. Keeps it out of the barrier, but is sliding across the track. There we see him just reappear through the gravel there. So he's now down to 6th place. Obviously Mario has pitted. So it's going to be interesting to see where Mario comes out in comparison to all the cars that were around him that haven't pitted yet, that were running the hard tyres. Still are running hard tyres. Racelaw has edged out a little bit of a gap now. He's 1.1 seconds clear. Over Gavsky in second. Ryanu there in third. With Lino there in fourth. Fifth place with Mike at the moment. These guys obviously yet to pit. Looks like the rain that was coming has missed the circuit because it is brightening up again out there. Powder's dispersing. There's Deluxe in 6th. So he's having a great race. Is Deluxe with Mario there in 7th place. Hugo in 8th. Kayla in 9th. With Foxy Dev in 10th. And 11th at the moment is Rich, but all of the guys are still in a fight with other drivers, which is fantastic to see. But it is less than a second now between Racelord and Gavsky. Now only 8 tenths between these two. Which we have still got some drivers to pit that haven't got off the hard tyre yet. And those drivers are yet to pit are the likes of Ryanu there in 3rd. Lenio in 4th. Mike in 5th. And D-Locks in 6th. Oh sorry, no, Lenio has pitted, my mistake. Lenio has pitted. Mario has pitted there in 7th. Personal best sector there from Mario. It's going to be interesting to see where Mario comes out once all is said and done. Are we going to see any of these front runners coming in now? It's 11 minutes 36, 35, 34? No, none of them coming in. Is we going to see Mike coming in? No, we're not. D-Locks? No, they're all staying out the hard runners are. They want to go for another lap on the hard compound. Still close to the front. Gavsky coming back at Racelord. So yeah, whoever this, if Gavsky gets the win here, it could put him definitely with a shout at the last round of the season next time out. Definitely going to be interesting here. Now the gap back up to a second. But then Gavsky getting it down through that corner, and then Racelord getting the power down and increasing the gap. So it's like, I can't remember the name of that musical instrument. It goes in and out. I want to see bellows, but it's not bellows. Can't remember the name of it, but you know what I mean. Lenio is back up to 3rd. So I've got through the gaggle of cars. Ryano surely is going to come in and pit this time round. D-Locks there has managed to come back in front of Mike. But these are yet to pit yet. Now, are we going to see Ryano coming on into the pits? Nope, staying on out. Mike and D-Locks, so we can see Ryu. Yes, we're seeing both of you coming into the pits. So where is Mario? Mario just on the start finish straight. So let's get move Mario up a couple of positions. Personal best from Mario. 49.085 there for Mario. Race Lord still in the lead of the race, 1 second clear of Gavsky. D-Lock's just out of the pits, behind Mike. So these guys are on the soft tyre now, so they are going to be punching in some lap times. There is Roxy Dev in 9th. Rich in 10th. Giacala in 11th. Giacala is coming for a second stop. And is on the soft tyre, so we'll be hunting back down the pack. So Giacala going for the 2-stop. Race Lord's still a second in the lead. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the race. To come round to start another lap. Yes, he is gaining on him for the slipstream. As we do see Rano coming into the pits in 4th. So this should move Mario up, as here comes Mario. And Hugo getting on through. Out of the pits comes Rano. With Mike just coming down into turn 1. So Mike in 7th. With D-Locks in 8th there. Now the interesting thing would be to see, Giacala has got himself up a position there into 10th. Can he get any further up? 15 seconds he needs to make up in just under 7 minutes. Race Lord has got himself a little bit more in advantage now. Got himself up now to 1.3. So Gavsky dropping back a little bit on the last lap. And he put the pressure on and get himself back up towards the front and put the pressure on. It looks like it's starting to get cloudier in the track again, but I don't think we're going to be getting... Oh, if we got rain in the last couple of minutes, that could absolutely put a cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. Absolutely throw a spanner in the works of some strategies. Gavsky dropping a bit further back now in 2nd. Now Linia in 3rd. Mario 4th. Hugo not too far behind in 5th. Hugo though holding up the charging pack behind, as it looks like we get Mike run wide there. Hugo has got to be a rear gunner here. Oh, a little bit of a nudge out wide. It covers well, but it looks like Hugo's losing out a couple of places here. He's going to find it back into the hairpin. Oh, a little bit of a bump there in the background. It's all getting a bit squirrely here. Ryanu, though, has broken through and is out and underway from that pack. Hugo now in 6th, D-Locks in 7th, Mike in 8th. Mike's got a penalty to serve. And there goes the penalty for Mike. He's got front aero damage as well. And it looks like D-Lock's having a look here on Hugo. And getting it up the inside. And taking 6th place. Now this is going to mean that Mario is under massive threat. 2.8 seconds. And probably 2 laps to go. Foxy in 9th. Michaela in 10th. And Rich in 11th. Looks like Rich is retiring it to the pits with his front aero damage. Here's the battle for the lead. It's still 1.5 seconds clear for Race Lord at the moment. .8 now, 2 seconds now. Race Lord really putting the hammer down. He's got the fastest lap at the moment as well. Lino still hanging on to 3rd here. Mario still hanging on to 4th, but he's only 6/10 in the lead now of Ryanu. Ryanu is coming. Mario on the used hard, Ryanu on used soft. Ryanu's going to have the grip advantage. Rich, what happened? Rich in the chat there saying he's retiring to the pits. What happened there as we get a move here for 4th place. Mario's just holding it in front. Ryanu going to the inside. Ryanu bouncing it across the curves and up there. Mario looking for a way back past. But that is Ryanu moving up to 4th. And out and underway from Mario, looking down to 5th. D-Lock's in 6th. Now D-Lock's is the next one that could take any place off of Mario. Hugo in 7th. Mike's in 8th. Got that front aero damage. But can Mike get past Hugo? He's on the softs, Hugo on the hards. Fritzy in 9th, Giacala in 10th. Giacala's tyres are almost dead. I know the feeling, Rich. Get them often. Especially this. This track for me would be a drop round. I do not get on well with Suzuka. As we watch Race Lord come round to start what will be his final lap. 2.3 in front now for Race Lord. Gavsky just coming through in 2nd, starting his final lap. Lino will come through and start what will be his final lap in 3rd place. Ryanu in 4th. He will get round and get another flying lap in as well. Again, another flying lap in as well. Mario on his final lap. D-Lock's getting another lap in. Hugo will obviously get another lap in as well. Mike gets another one in. And will we see Foxy get another lap in? I think Foxy probably will. Whereas Foxy slowing down to make sure that Foxy doesn't take another lap. Foxy does get another lap in. Giacala will cross the line and finish in 10th place. Rich, if you are watching, if you could just let your car drive on round so that it doesn't sit in the pits, so it just, you might be able to get around and it will end the race a little bit quicker, if you can hear me. Let's go back to the front action. It is Race Lord 2.6 seconds clear of Gavsky, who is a long way clear of Nino, who in turn is a long way clear of Ryanu. We then have Mario in 5th. with D-Locks in 6th. D-Locks tyres are buying a death out. Hugo in 7th. Mike is in 8th and is still catching up. And Froxy in 9th. But there it is, Race Lord taking the race win. Gavsky in 2nd. Lino coming through to take 3rd. Ranu just coming through to take 4th place. So Ranu there in 4th. Mario in 5th. D-Locks in 6th. We have Hugo in 7th. Mike in 8th. And it will be Foxy Dev coming through to take 9th place from Froxy. And then it was Kayla in 10th with Rich in 11th place. Rich just coming around to finish the lap. But it is your round 9 winner going to Race Lord over Gavsky as we head towards the final round of the series next week at Yas Marina. The 2 Nissan GTRs going through for a 1-2 finish there. And 1-2 in the series as well. It's going to go round to the last race of the series. It's going all the way to the wire. Race Lord, though, in prime position with the race win here tonight and the fastest lap of the race as well. 1:45.950. Race Lord there will be very, very happy with that result here tonight. And there he is in the chat saying, good fun, thanks for the race. But that is Race Lord taking the win for round number 9, pole position as well. And the fastest lap of the race, 1:45.950. Gavsky in 2nd. Lino 3rd. Ranu in 4th. Mario 5th. D-Locks in 6th. Hugo in 7th. Mike in 8th. With Froxy in 9th. Kayla in 10th. And Rich there in 11th. Let's save the replay now. Well, congratulations to everyone that was racing tonight. That was harder than planned. Crazy slow start of the race. Battling drivers on hards. Yeah, it's always difficult when you get other drivers around you on different compounds. It makes it very, very interesting. Now we've got Mario in the chat as well saying well done Race Lord. We've got Nigel Mansnell saying great racing guys. So we are back next week for the series finale. Yas Marina. Both championships are up for grabs. It's still mathematically possible for both championships. 2 will be decided next week at the final. So don't forget to tune in 7:30 next week for that. We'll be back then for more action. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight and watching. It's been my absolute pleasure again at commentating and hosting. But we'll be back next week. Cheers everyone for watching. We'll catch you next time out.